how was it challenging? Because you were doing something that wasn't available in Singapore, and you're creating, you're building new things. You left your job as well, your full-time job. What were the challenges that you faced while trying to create something that you believed in?
First, I mean, for me, like, I was very happy in my previous job, but I just knew that it's weird. Like, it's that little like seed in your mind, and then it grows bit by bit. And my husband at the time was like, I need to start a business. I want to start something. So he kept talking about it. But I had this idea in the back of my mind, but I didn't say anything and just kept quiet. And then it transformed, like, it's a calling. Like, it's just like, it's so hard to not see it that it becomes painful. Like, you got to do it, you know? And then all the risks are just like, you just waive them. And a lot of people were just like, why would you do this? You've got the perfect job, you know, you've got a full career path in front of you.
Stability and like all the remuneration, all the fulfillment. And then all of a sudden you're taking a huge risk, right?
Yeah, so how it felt, internally was like, I always say it, it's like taking, you're jumping out of the plane with no parachute. So you're just like, you know what, I might fail, but there might be some, you know, thing that happened and I would land okay. And for me, it was just like, okay, I'm going to go full in. I'm young, and that's why I push people to do this young, because I had a very good question during an interview the other day. They were asking me, if it was today, would you do it again? And I know that now in my 30s,
not really.
I would, I mean, looking back at it, I would try and do it, obviously, but it's like, you have so much more to think about. I think I was a bit unaware of the risks that, you know, would come my way. But the good thing about it is I kept positive, and I kept just, you know, getting in one problem after the other. And the main issue I had with starting my own business was literally, okay, how do I put SOPs in place, things, you know, to make it look professional. Yeah, because we were so young. My husband's from the finance industry. I was from design industry. We both got certified to become fitness instructor, but we were literally brand new. So for us, it was like, oh my God, people are going to think like we're not good enough or we're not professional enough.
Yeah, because there's this perception that if you study something and you get certified in it, and if you're working in something that is in alignment with it, then, you're not good enough, or you don't have the skills or the experiences to go and do this, right?
Yeah.
Like this thing that you believe in.
And also you have to figure out that almost 8 years ago, it wasn't that common for people to switch careers. Okay. So now you see a lot of like, I was in finance. Now I decided to start my own cafe or do my vegan granola or whatever. Great. Awesome. And you hear those stories constantly. So it makes it okay socially. But 8 years ago, it wasn't a norm. People were like, hey guys, you're just starting it out. Like, why do you want to throw all that away? So the hardest part was just to fight against these notions, both in my hands and socially, that we're going to go and start our own business and take a leap of faith and throw ourselves in 100% and see what comes. And it's great because, I mean, technology has come with amazing amazing stuff.
Yes, it's just amazing.
You know, but it has like everything.
Pros and cons.
And cons. And we are a little bit too attached to it at the moment. Yeah. And it's such an integral part of our life that, especially in terms of